Once upon a time, there lived a king, and with him was his minister. The king's minister was very wise, and he often said, "Whatever happens, happens for good." One day, while the king was cleaning his sword, the minister sat beside him. Suddenly the sword slipped and fell on the king's foot, cutting off one of his toes. Right then the minister calmly said, "Whatever happens, happens for good." Hearing this, the king became furious. He asked the minister, "My toe is cut off, and you are saying this has happened for good? What good is in it?" Out of anger, the king ordered his minister to be imprisoned. The minister showed no sorrow. While leaving for jail, he once again repeated, "Whatever happens, happens for good." The king was surprised. He thought, "How strange this man is. He's going to jail, yet still says the same words." Days passed, and 2 months later the king went hunting with his soldiers. Riding into a dense forest, they chased after a deer. In the pursuit, the king went deeper and deeper, losing sight of his men. The deer escaped, and the king lost his way inside the thick forest. While trying to find a way out, suddenly he was surrounded by a group of tribals. They did not belong to his kingdom, nor did they recognize who he was. They captured him and took him back to their tribe. These tribals were searching for a human sacrifice to offer to their deity. The king pleaded for his release, but they could not understand his language. Rejoicing, they played their drums, bathed the king, dressed him in fresh clothes, placed a garland of flowers around his neck, and prepared him for sacrifice. Just when they were about to kill him, the tribal chief noticed that one of the king's toes was missing. He immediately ordered the drums to stop and declared, "This man cannot be sacrificed. He is incomplete. And if we sacrifice an incomplete man, the deity will become angry instead of pleased." So they set the king free. The king, overjoyed, returned safely to his palace. Reflecting upon it, he thought, "Had my toe not been cut off, those tribals would have killed me. My minister was right. Whatever happened truly happened for good." The king then ordered the minister's release and restored his position. He said, "Minister, I now understand why my toe being cut off was for my good. But you were in prison for 2 whole months, suffering. How was that good for you?" The minister smiled and replied, "My lord, as your minister, I always remained by your side. Had I not been imprisoned, I too would have gone with you that day. The tribals spared you because you were incomplete, but I was complete, and surely they would have sacrificed me. That is why I say, it was good I was in jail. It saved both your life and mine." That is why he always said, "Whatever happens, happens for good." If we look carefully at our own lives, we will realize there are moments when we think something terrible has happened, something that should not have been. But later, when we look back, we often understand that whatever took place was for our good. We try to judge each event with our limited intelligence, but in truth, our wisdom is small. We cannot measure what is fair or unfair with such limits. This whole creation runs on karma. Those who do good receive happiness, while those who do bad face sorrow. So if you are passing through a difficult time, remember, your past bad karma is being washed away, and nature is guiding you toward progress by giving its results. This universe is not created by our enemy. That is why nothing wrong can truly happen. Remove the thought from your mind that anything bad is happening to you. And always remember, whatever happens, happens for good. Thank you for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it and found wisdom in it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring tales. And always remember, whatever happens, happens for good. See you in the next story.